Ahoy hoy, I'm B-Side Berto, and welcome to another episode of Froststone on Settlement Survival. This episode will start off with a short video clip, followed by a series of screenshots of gameplay. We'll take a quick look around and see where we're at with Froststone. This is our first marketplace where we initially settled. Left to our marketplace, you'll see our farm area. I did put down 2 vegetable processing plants recently, and it's taking all my vegetables and put them into salads, so I'm low on a lot of food at the moment. And these vegetable processing plants are not even filled up with workers. You can see how my lettuce is pretty much at 0. I plan on turning some of these pea fields into chilies or lettuce soon. My second cemetery is just about filled up. I will be putting a third one down soon. I have 2 lighting factories, one making lamp oil, one making lanterns. I've been trading with the lanterns recently. We're still rocking 2 apiaries, one with honey and one for beeswax. Below my first marketplace area are my pastures. I have 2 pastures for each animal, geese, cattle, and alpaca. We do have another livestock of turkey that we just recently got. I still have to put down pastures for them. And right above the alpacas, we have a sugar workshop making sugar, which we're using for trade. The 2 mills by the pastures are both making malt from wheat and oats. That malt is turning into sugar, and that sugar is going to trade. Right now we have 1 caravan out, feathers and sugar for 200 clothes and herbs. The last episode I did have a clothing shortage, so I'm trading for some clothes to help catch back up. Here's one of my advanced tailors. I have 2 total. I have a fair amount of linen and a lot of flax, so I'm going to up the linen, and I'm going to use this for trade. Right now I have 3 knitting workshops, 1 making baskets and 2 for straw shoes, and they all require reed, which I'm out of at the moment. So we go to the river and go to the reed field. I only have 1. I will be putting another one down really quickly. Moving over right to our industrial area. Our mine, this is our original mine, is at 29%, so I will be needing to upgrade this soon. We have a fair amount of stone in the quarry, but we were out of stone completely from building too fast. We put down a smelter making steel. And right now that steel is pretty much going over to the advanced smithy on the other side of the quarry, making steel tools. We have 3 kiln factories, 1 making glass bottles, bricks, and glass. I up glass and glass bottles. To about 300 or so. I leave brick where it's at because I'm constantly using brick. Going above our industrial area, we have our 3rd compost plant, our 3rd farm area. We have cactus and cactus workshops, making cactus cuts, which is a raw food. The rest of these farms, chilies, lettuce, and oats. This will be the first season for chilies. I had just bought the chili seed last episode from the dock. When we ended last episode, we did put a bridge down so we could connect to this landmass, which has been untouched. I am looking forward to getting the stone and iron. And this is also a possible 3rd marketplace area. This is our second marketplace area where we're still building out homes. We do have a fishing dock and a curing workshop, which is taking all the fish. I will have to put another fishing dock down soon. Here's our second advanced tailor. This one is making down jackets. I am low on stone, so these homes will take a while to be built. Each one needs at least 5 stone. The last episode, we built this little area here of homes, and we did put down another school. This school filled up very quickly. And then from a workmanship, we did get a book last time. I'll put that in there. And since we are over here, I will put down another reed field where these two rivers intersect. Scrolling back down, I have 2 orchards, both making coffee. I do have a handful of items in my dock. There is some reed in here, so actually I'm going to let go of that reed, kick it back out to the town. My first cemetery, which is filled up. My town hall has all administrators in it, and this one in the middle is about 3 years left until I reappoint it. Now we can unpause the game and start the episode. Froststone is currently at a population of 512, 7% old, 12% child. Both our health and happiness are in the green at least 70%. We are in month 5 of year 26. We do have immigrants on the timeline and a merchantship all the way at the end of the timeline, so over a year. The reed field we had just put down quickly gets built, and I fill it out with the 2 workers. Those immigrants showed up. There's 22 in total. We refused them. I have been refusing immigrants for the past few episodes. I currently have over 120 laborers. A lot of this episode is sitting and waiting for things to happen, so I'm just waiting for this bridge to finish so I can send all those laborers across. And then when it's done, we come over here. There is a large tree. When you click on it, you can chop it down for lumber or relocate it for a bonus for tree growth. I relocate it for the regeneration bonus. And I pretty much gather all this whole area. I want the trees, I want the rocks, and I want the plants. So I select everything and just kind of collect. And I do put down an additional storage yard to help out some of these workers carrying all that stuff. In my second city area, the top of one of the lakes, I'm building out a new pasture area. This is going to be for the turkeys. So I built 2 pastures and 1 mill. 1 pasture in the mill. I paused. I'm just trying to get turkeys on the ground first, and then I'll fix this area as it goes along. I do plan on putting more above it where these mountains are. Our caravan came back in with clothes and herbs, so I can send another trade caravan out. This time lanterns, linen, and sugar for more clothes, gear, and leather boots. This episode of Froststone's first technology point, and I use it on drinks, which unlocks the tea shop and winery. I'm focusing on the tea shop so I can use my coffee. And I put that tea shop above my 2 coffee orchards. And now that steel tools are being made from our advanced smithy, I go around and see where I can update some buildings, and the sawmill does take it. So putting these 20 steel tools in here will increase the work efficiency by 10%. And we got over 250 stone from all that stuff we just collected, which allows me to start building. And I start off with building homes in the second city area. The tea shop finishes being built, and we selected for coffee. That trade caravan came back, so I sent another one out. Lanterns, feathers, coffee for more gears, backpacks, and luxury coats. At this point, my clothing issue has seemed to be solved. I am still buying some clothes just to kind of keep it up a little bit. The gears that we had just gotten from trade, I put in the water sawmill. This also increases the work efficiency by 10%. So both my sawmills, water and land, got a work efficiency bonus. Above that pasture area I was making for turkeys in my second marketplace area, and I'm putting a compost plant to put more farms. And I also put down a third cemetery, and that third cemetery is taking 196 stone, and we just got 250, so this is taking the vast majority of that. I may be back in that same hole again of needing more stone. A merchant ship arrives at the dock, and I just trade a small handful of items for some rice, 674 in total. When all the farms are finished being built, and I select them for their stuff, I have 2 chilies, 2 lettuce, and wheat. And as you can see below, the pasture is filled with turkeys right now. When that gets more filled up, I will turn on the second pasture and the mill, but right now I'm just gonna let them grow. And our third cemetery is finished being built, and tombstones are showing up already. Our next technology point I use on exploration technology in the mining line. This is the first upgrade to the mine, which at this point we're at 25%, so I have some time to wiggle with it. I wanted to get this technology out of the way so I wouldn't forget it and then be caught up later on. A new reputation level was unlocked. We got level 2 for Carlos, which gives us agave seeds, which then can be turned into clothes, tequila, and rope. On this screen it says tequila seed, but when you go into your collection on your crop section, it does properly say agave seeds. When you scroll over these icons, it will tell you whether you need a farm, a pasture, or a nursery. Agave seeds need a nursery, which I do not have at the moment. And continuing on with trade, we send our caravan out, sugar lanterns and feathers for more gear, ink, and paper. I'm setting up these caravans to get a fair amount of profit out of it because I spent over 6,000 coins last episode for chili. So this is a short one. We're going to wrap it up here. Hopefully in the next episode or 2, I'll be putting down another marketplace area. Where I put that is I have to scout some things out. So stay tuned for the next episode and see how we can expand all this. And see you next time. Take care and have a good one.